Certainly, thanks for having me. I think we've been seeing just tremendous progress when you start talking about the mobile broadband networks that are being marketed as 4G. For instance, we have 163 HSPA plus networks in 80 countries around the world, and this is really providing a real foundation for mobile broadband connectivity. And then we see awesome momentum in LTE. Right now there's 250 commitments to deploying LTE someday, and right now there's 30 commercial deployments around the world, and we expect by the end of 2012 to actually see that number go up to 75 commercial LTE deployments. So HSPA and HSPA Plus are really setting the foundation for mobile broadband, and then LTE is going to take it to another level of higher speeds and even more capacity.
That's fabulous. I can't believe that in 1 year we've had that type of commitment moving into the landscape. Can you talk a little bit about some of the challenges that you're seeing operators face these days?
Absolutely. I think one of the biggest challenges that we see with operators is really dealing with the demand on their networks. In the legacy systems of past years, voice and measuring minutes and really trying to figure out the computational algorithms for dealing with those types of minutes was fairly a simple process as it was growing. With video and all the applications that are being out there, the operators are challenged to kind of re-engineer their networks and deploy new products like HSPA Plus and LTE into their networks to deal with this demand. So there's plenty of opportunity out there, but there's plenty of challenges for that operator to basically try to get new spectrum from the government and then look at how they've engineered their networks to look at the tremendous demands that are on them.
I know Neville Ray actually spoke a little bit about some of the opportunities, and I believe he mentioned machine-to-machine. What are some of the changes that you see with 4G and machine-to-machine coming out now?
Well, as we kind of move from just low bandwidth kind of complexity of machine-to-machine and all the different initiatives of the vertical markets like M-Health and M-Transportation and so forth, you've seen a real change. And the change is that we're progressing to higher speed capabilities and even lower latency. And so as you see the modules built in with WSCDMA to be cost effective versus a GPRS module, it really opens opportunities for industries to look at how are we doing our business, and maybe we need to reassess how we do things in our M-Health or our transportation or fleet management, these types of things. So I think what you're seeing is a real close to the tip of the iceberg for explosion of this connectivity, and that connectivity is not about just connecting you with a smartphone or a laptop or your computer or smartphone. It's the connectivity of devices that are not associated with a person, M2M, and I think you're going to see a lot of that in the next 5 years really coming to fruition.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time, and thanks for having Lopez Research at the 4G Americas event in Dallas, Texas.
Well, thanks for coming.